Welcome to the program titled Ting Tong, right from KTVSierraLeone. Of course, Ting Tong is a program that actually brings you three major important top stories making headlines into Sierra Leone local and international newspapers. Of course, as usual, apologizing to our international viewers to please visit our website on www.KTVSierraLeone.com to get English version of certain stories we're actually going to debate inside the program called Ting Tong. Inside the program today, we're actually going to look into three major important top stories. As usual, first we look into the declaration of a state of emergency by the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Leone Bio, for a period of 1 year. Second point, we look into the behavior of the country's First Lady, Madam Fatima Bio, in social media. The last point, we look into the lifting of a ban that prevented school-going pupils, female, from attending classes during the time of Ebola. And of course, all this and more line up for inside the program titled Ting Tong. And of course, don't forget this program actually being sponsored by 247topup.com. My name is Shabas Kabo. I'm back. Welcome again to the program titled Ting Tong, right from KTVSierraLeone. Of course, this is a program that actually brings you three major important top stories making headlines into Sierra Leone local and international newspapers. Please visit our website on www.KTVSierraLeone.com. Family again on a question come welcome to the program titled Ting Tong, meaning name na Shwababa Skabo. And of course, at the beginning come to the Ting Tong program where they look into three major important things that will happen inside we country salon. And of course, on behalf of management and staff of this network, we want for tell you plenty thank you and the people on our salon and other people where they cooperate say, dear, no, we tap this coronavirus for enter our country. Now me and you, no politicize them. Today go be for you, tomorrow go be for the next person. If it don't affect you, it will affect your uncle, your papa, your other person. So not to politics, no politicize corona issue. Lord, we stay at zero. We then tell you say do this for the interest of the country, do them. We then say do this, no politicize. Lord, we all come together. Una self, we then a government, una for partner with other people, be opposition, be anybody they criticize una come together for make we kick and stop this coronavirus for enter our country. Una already na the border them. Now una responsibility as Sierra Leoneans them for make una help for protect the country for make this year no kind inside. Lord, we maintain zero reported cases for us now. As I talk to you, I don't know tomorrow, I don't know the next minute, but Lord, we come together for Faith Corner. And of course, family, I'll just come into the program to itself proper. Just one for bring come to now. First, we look into the declaration of the state of public emergency with the President Leone Bio don't declare. And of course, this state of emergency now, according to the president, now for make help fight the coronavirus. And of course, we can't talk certain things and way they happen at the country, especially with regards to this state of emergency. The president, according to the Constitution of the Republic of Sierra Leone, will guide me and you, will guide everybody in that country, when a Sierra Leonean or not a Sierra Leonean incident in that country, say, give the power to the president for make a get right for declare state of emergency. And when they declare this state of emergency by proclamation, it get for go na parliament, they go table na parliament and the parliament them parliamentarian they already na parliament and the debate on them for either they support the motion or against the motion. But this the president don't declare a state of public emergency. We mean say according to him now for make them fight the coronavirus like no can at the country. Or if he come for make it not be like how Ebola be don't be at the country. So they don't table this thing in parliament, and of course the parliamentarian, both the APC, SLPP, NGC, other political parties, them they don't agree say okay they accept the 1 year with the president this in declaration of state of emergency as far as the coronavirus is concerned. This according to within common parliament. But waiting people that they misunderstand is the president's. These are two different problems that right now we don't have. The president declared what they call state of public emergency within the Constitution of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Say, give the right to the president for declare that. And the second point is the people that will table this particular bill in the parliament where for make the parliamentarian go approve or disapprove or go debate on this issue, then table the bill as state of public health emergency, state of public health emergency. We know they na the constitution of Sierra Leone. So these are two different things. You not confuse me. You're not a lawyer. What they tell you now is what they write in the constitution of Sierra Leone. And of course, you also as Sierra Leoneans or somebody who listen to this program, you can go on and search about the Sierra Leone constitution and look inside subsection 10. Waiting it talk about state of public emergency. First, now we look waiting this mean. Emergency means the constitution of Sierra Leone. Now look everybody. If the president for go work, if the president for do anything, if me and you as Sierra Leoneans say role and responsibility is this what we call the constitution. We define the roles and responsibility and how for behave and how other people them for treat we in our country. So this law give the president the right for make a declare this particular thing. But waiting at the effect of this state of emergency, we mean say inside the state of emergency, they're able to arrest you. Inside this is without no go any the legal procedures, without no go according to the local things them where they put in place in the constitution. Say where you want arrest somebody, make you say you get a warrant of arrest or this that, and you go for following principle and inside the state of emergency, the government or anybody, especially the people who then designate with the responsibility during that then same day of state of emergency, they're able to do something without nothing no commot. The women say they infringe on you human rights without nothing no commodity. Let I tell you, wait, not try for fake things now. Listen to the program of itself because this thing is very much crucial and this thing we need them for make we not get coronavirus. But waiting at the problem now. Now the government and the president then get time up to 2 weeks stand to be corrected for make them submit the measures them. For make them define the rules them where they want put inside this state of emergency where they declare for make it take place in 1 year. And don't forget say subsection 10 of the Sierra Leone constitution tell you say inside this state of emergency the president he get the right for either they even tap you for making no work out other size them for arrest anybody where they think say he go against the state of emergency for prevent you say for gather for prevent you for beaucoup things them. Don't forget that. So now the parliamentarians them now the Sierra Leone parliament they wait for make the president or the government submit this document and of course they get up to 2 weeks as stand to be corrected. You understand? So when they count these them measures they are say okay the state of emergency. The president who don't proclaim, say, okay, state of emergency, is going to submit this document to the parliamentarians. The parliamentarians are going to debate on these issues step by step. For example, if the president say, inside the state of emergency, Mr. XYZ, we don't have for no social media. Inside the state of emergency, we don't have for see anybody come on at street. You they come on at street, I let them beat you. Now, both. So the parliamentarians, both na the SLPP, the APC, the NGC, and the C4C are actually going to debate on these issues. Then come up with a paper, come up with an agreement. But waiting on me fear is this. Let we politicians them, buy them for cocoa. Let we politicians them, both na the APC and the SLPP, let them not take this thing to be something light. Today now for you to buy the next thing. The things, the bad things the way the All People's Congress we don't do today. Now the same other things the way them people that they do. Now people that they come they criticize. When they criticize that now they always say we na SLPP. Now when they criticize the same things when they happen at the AP and at the SLPP. Now they don't begin tell we not team the man. They say na APC. They say they are against the government. I don't tell you now this thing. We don't there for make a pampas government. We will not go force President Fatima Bio or any SLPP or any APC for make them come say for can't map say one rule. We sit on we own side. We want checks and balances. That's why we are bringing this program. So you're not here for make you come bootlick. Not only for that. If you don't want what you they talk, please unsubscribe. Go outside you go. But we're here for make you bring come to the program we then call Think Tongue. We know the fear. One. Inside this thing, what we try for talk about the state of emergency where the president get for declare. We don't declare already. I tell you, say controversy today where the Justice Department now the Sierra Leone government where they submit this particular bill in Parliament. Then the theme was they say state of public health emergency. We know the inside constitution, so I don't know how that thing for can behave. So who's one and what is the difference between what the president proclaims a state of public emergency? That is what is enshrined into the constitution of the Republic of Sierra Leone. You get right for make you go watch the constitution. And the other thing again, as Sierra Leoneans them, always you want for say is una get for take time and how una do certain things them. Politics or no politics. Now we come. after the declaration of this state of emergency, when I did what happened, the detention of Paolo Conte. And of course, they detain him. I tell you, I say they get for charge Paolo Conte simply because they say because of treason. And of course, they catch out with pistol. Can catch him or he declare is something not proof. Proof in the sense the high courts of the Republic of Sierra Leone gets the mandate for make them prove, for make they give their own verdict onto waiting happen. You understand? And Paolo, as a citizen, gets also the rights for get a lawyer. He also get the rights as a human being for make being represented. Of course, for make either he defend or he gets a defense team where they defend them against the allegation. I stand to be corrected because this, as far as this issue is concerned, unless the courts of the Republic of Sierra Leone, when at the High Court declare, say yes, this is not treason, yes, Mr. XYZ don't commit this thing. But now, we continue for be in that thing there. Mind you, we're not there for can support anybody, but we're there for support the human rights. The right where you get, the right where somebody been gets during the time of APC, where they abuse, the right where somebody gets now during the SLPP, where they continue for abuse. This is what we are talking, the rule of law is what we are talking about here. And of course, when I see the trend of things, them one, Paolo, they don't, the issue of treason, and they don't appoint another retired soldier. But the thing is, why these people, the APC appoint Paolo Conte for make it be on the head of the Ebola response team. Now they don't appoint another retired soldier, Mr. Conte, for make he can represent, for make interim representative for head the coronavirus team. And of course, I'll be telling you last week, say the president and the government of Salone, they spend 6 billion. 6 billion every week for fight this coronavirus. Let no come. But we they watch inside this thing. We they watch seriously. And these people, most of them people they don't make, where they at the committee of the PR session. These are some of these members. They are from the NGCs, and of course some of them people they don't know what be happening during the time of Ebola. These are the people who then chop the money, the free medical healthcare services, them where the free medical business will be in Kana Salone, and then in Golokata, the other people, them people there they chop the salon money, so they don't come again. They buy SLPP for making them can wajo the corona money. So they are corona, they for can corona the money we left by salon business. But anyway, family, let's look into this thing. The president don't table this thing and waiting. This thing get for last inside, let me say, 3 months. If the parliament, I talk again, if the parliament say the rules and regulations, they will bind this state of emergency, where the government of the Republic of Salone, for table and parliament, yes, it will water. We mean say the SLPP, the APC, and NGC and C4C, they don't really say yes, tell us they are very important, and we accept them. And then laws there, they also revisit them after 3 months. So don't forget, where state of emergency, public emergency now, the government get the right to arrest you without no go to any procedure. So when they tell you say, and for Sidona Ios. But the problem we fear is let the government not use them as a political tool for take on other politicians and other political parties them. You know, say the CI Commission of Inquiry Business don't come out, and of course I got to talk more now extensively because I'm looking into the judge Godfrey. I'm looking into Beobele in summary. Understand? And of course, before we come and talk about that issue there, just give it time. Family, let's go to the next point. And of course, the next point we can talk about now the issue of First Lady Fatima Bio. Of course, the Republic of Sierra Leone. Of course, this is not the First Lady. According to the history of Sierra Leone, official First Lady we are Muslim, and I can't today. Of course, this is the official First Lady in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Since the history of Sierra Leone, we know no way where your own character is different from all other one them. I don't talk. I don't want to talk about Fatima Bio. And of course, she's a woman, and of course, na person young Pekin, na person young sister, na person young wife. I don't like for talk about issues of woman. Now this my program, reason best known to me. But they say they push somebody now. Say if you go bounce on the hallway, they get on. It go very much bad. Fatima Bio, I'm inside this last week, and of course, he pulled one video, a live video, and then on page, and they talk about the issue of how some people they behave, especially where I support them. especially the side of the border. The police them and other people they would at the border inside them for prevent people and no car inside. Then they smuggle people them per Okada, they smuggle people them per them boats them, they smuggle people in at midnight for making them kind of the country. Then they take bribe. We not over. You don't get any proof. We not get any proof. But this is what Fatima Bio is saying. And of course, according to any patriotic Sierra Leonean, you then SLPP, APC, you get the right for support. Say, una the smuggle people there for make una them cut inside the country. Where they don't tell una say them people and they stand at a risk. You say where the smuggler stand at a risk, and your family and your person stand at a risk for make them get this particular coronavirus. And of course, that was very much in positive pace. And of course, everybody appreciate. Commodity, like somebody will get different intention, will get the bad intention for implement certain things. And Fatima Bio go to the extent say the people they will begin beat people and do mob justice. Sometimes I ask myself, if you don't implement that mob justice now yours, where you picking that is small picking, we you tell us do this, do I don't implement the mob justice, and now you are forcing people. You force people the way they don't know about the laws, they don't know how to interpret. When you talk about unago fet, the people don't understand. It's like school picking when they don't know, you say unago fet, and then they don't care how the statements with some certain people they say on social media, they don't know the implication. You don't go say them do mob justice. That mob justice state now they don't go warm try the way they call Anesbai Koroma say Anesbai Koroma corrupt. Then they go beat you. This is the same mob justice. The same mob justice who they talk about now. People that are supporting us. This was what we are talking about before when Paulo Conte was in power. Before when the APC they made in power. When Paulo Conte they brutalized other people. Now the same mob justice now. When they talk at the SLPP then they go and vet. They say you know APC. I don't care. When are your first lady? Sorry, you call it now first lady anyway. What we don't get, this is not the best time for me deal with the beggar. You talk them very important. You talk them very necessary. You talk them for make you console, but not to talk for make you revenge. Not to talk for make you incite violence. If the other person don't go talk on an opposition, so they don't go arrest her. You get the CID, they don't go tell you, they say go make statements. This is what we are talking about in Sierra Leone. When you talk about these things, either to man a letter, they say CID wants you. They go arrest you. Well, when first lady, when they talk about Tobata, nobody know they talk. How as a country first lady, how you picking and they see you, people that they cause you, how you picking and they see you, one, you go to Gambia, you go cause problem there. You come out the Canada salon, you begin to cause problem. Please behave responsibly. Power way they see, so they left you. This power way they see, we think say, this nothing you die. They left you. Remember, the today, for you to matter for the next person. You have the right for make you educate the people. You just anything will come. You not to mother bio. You not to the vote for. I don't tell you about this thing. Not to you salon people they vote for. See don't now you kitchen. See don't who say they make first lady. Little like say now elect. They are not. You are not elected. The office of the first lady is not an elected office. Forget about. There is no provision inside the constitution. We tell about this. Say you get right for come begin to threaten people. You get right for make you begin send people. You don't go cause problem first now. The side outside they see now they born you or now the side outside they come out Gambia. And of course there are controversy. We don't investigator. We not threatening you. We don't try for talk about anything. But we want to advise you as our lovely sister, ourselves as a country's first lady. Behave yourself. Not to all unlucky talk the media can't talk on social media. It thinks say when they say social media is something light. You know what's in our social media? If you read about social media marketing, you know any word counts. If you don't count it, tomorrow they count. These people are going to use these words against you. Today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, every time. So be mindful on what you say. Not to because you get the opportunity for making get free internet, you go sit on social media and begin to run him out. Respect your office. Respect your husband. Anything way you say, any disgrace way you implement is going to affect your husband's legacy. It's going to affect you picking them legacy. Your legacy we don't create, you have positive things. Forget about witch hunting. Forget about all. Nobody know the 100% they go praise Mother Bio. Nobody know go 100% in a salon go vote. How many percentage we President Mother Bio got we get now during the time of elections? This to tell you that not to everybody get for lekam. You know they go force person for go elect somebody. You know they go force somebody. People in the today they don't like you. You know, they go force to them because they born you now this world, not to all man for like you. If you say all man for like you, then you have problem. So the God where you serve according to the Quran, where you say you believe. This not the thing. You just account one, you count bad. You come on the hands of our guys. You come on the all you project them. How many will don't all water? Talk about this thing. Try for do one project, finish them. Let it has the impact we don't create. I've been decided not for talk. But these are the things Sierra Leoneans them. Lord, we think twice. Why we forfeit yourself? Why we for incite the public, for incite the young people, for make them go fetch other people? Why? You say in a public office because of this, they try for make they go begin to talk on social media. That mob justice, if now you picking a Lego, that mob justice, and they go no. That mob justice, what they say. If it's somebody who they talk, I'm not for say, you know how they collect bribe them. The anti-corruption day. And the anti-corruption, the rule of law say, when you commit corruption, the anti-corruption gets the right. And police are there for look. But if them people there, one they say, okay, let them do mob justice. They go do mob justice, but power SLPP man. Or they go do mob justice, but power APC man. The next thing, in the way they talk. This is not what we are talking about. Lord, we try for unite as a country. Stop for incite violence, Fatima Bio. Stop this. Stop the running of your mouth. Sit down outside this room with all due respect. You are lovely somebody. The people they like you. But not to all man for like you. Not force people that they go begin to worship President Marabio. Are you people worshiping the former president? Are people before worshiping late President Kaba? Are people worshiping before? No, not to all man get for like you. Inside the political party, we get the SLPP first. Inside the SLPP, not everybody we go say, okay, this person elect me. Not to everybody get for praise you, say Fatima Bio this. Even inside the SLPP, there are people who they hate you. No say because of them people there they hate me. All man for like me. They're born picking today, they start for gossip. So don't talk about it. You don't go come on in a salon, you go cause another issue in Gambia. Now when they come. That issue will happen when they coins in Gambia. And of course, we are investigating that issue. And of course, after the investigation, when they bring come to the white paper, and of course, I not to black paper, and white paper, what's happen? And of course, until you get Fatima Kama, and of course, Kama, when they support you, I don't want to mention some certain people again. When they support you, let them continue for support you. We're not going for talk. But what you they advise you as a country first lady, you are stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Come to social media when it's due. Can the social media try for preach unity? Can the social media try for not to can preach hatred? The SLPP and APC, these are both of them. Go to parliament and see how they reflect. Go to the different places and see how they reflect. Now you want promote tribalism. Who say it? Who's tribal it? SLPP, many people they marry, too many people they marry, shabby people. Why we not want to try for create these things? When PC they come, this is the same problem. SLPP, not to talk about. Now the tribalism is official. No, it's time. The family will go to the last point, and of course, now the issue where for me, one of the my best stories them were inside this month, and of course for Rapam inside this month. This is now the issue where the Ministry of Education, Basic Education, where headed by Mwana, where they don't lift the ban, the All People's Congress, and Minister of Education, Dr. Minkailu, where been put. You say anybody then picking their we get belly. They don't tell them they know they go school. They know for they have accepted any school. You will get belly. Wait, you don't know how comes that picking during the time of the quarantine business. During the time of people they don't have things to eat. People then they go send somebody for make you go get water because you don't get nothing for eat. You get for go and woman this now the things them why we are not persecuting people like okay come the school picking there we they give belly okay no we try for create a way for make them begin attend schools them but we know they mix them with other normal school going peoples them or students them now the university then now the colleges then now the other tertiary institutions now or the primary school now for make they not mix with other people. Okay, we not target the people who they give belly to them picking there. There's small picking there or be any kind of way. We not target them people there, but instead. The then government, the president, the last government, by APC, and of course, they ban them picking there. And of course, this issue be go inside a courts, both national and international, for make they lift this ban. And this you don't clearly tell say that particular ministry that time go against the laws of the country in because we na the law and day na the basic human right. Of course, I have the right to attend any school I want to attend. I get the right to make attend any tertiary institution I want to attend if I get the prerequisite and things them. Of course, the results and the qualification for attend a particular size day. This don't happen. They don't lift them. And of course, this is a very much good effort on the side of the government where the Ministry of Basic Education don't do. For make them school picking there where they don't ban, this ban, they don't lift them. So you now, we been get belle, you get right for make you go school. But inside where they lift this ban, the thing we are not able to understand, if I start to forget, I use them as example. He gets belle in a primary school going people. So after this belle, I start to don't begin attend. So now the same school where I start to and then normal beginning when they get belle. Now the same school or same class I start to they attend. Now the same school or same class where Adama we don't get belle. Now they get for attend. Because belle, not over say we get belle 1 month or 2 months, you know able to go school. We get at 3 months, 4 months, you know able to go school. Or then they allow them after they don't born for make them go to school again. This is a caution. What still left you? And of course, family, now so think talk program go left you. And of course, watch out. We still let investigate one very much important issue. And of course, that issue they come up from Gambia. And if you come, we all go know. Don't forget to say this program is actually sponsored by 247toppop.com. Like, subscribe, and go on live TV or on www.KTVSL.com or online. Sierra Leone, we say they see beaucoup plenty Sierra Leone television network them. We say they and don't forget to say, be the show basketball.